How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we're jumping right into the action here with the Texas Rangers, 19 and 15. They are 19 and 16. This division, y'all, AOS, it's stacked. 14 race. Sorry, Oakland. But the reason we're jumping in right away is we have 3 games to get through, as we're gonna look at 3 of our top pitching prospects: Bryce Miller, Emerson Hancock, and Walter Ford. And so here in Texas, to start the month of May, we take on Jacob deGrom. 7 starts, 3-0, 3 ERA, 40 hits, 42 strikeouts, and he will be facing Bryce Miller. Here you see Miller's stats. What's concerning to me, as I've talked about, is those walks. 14 of them in 4 starts, so that's averaging 4 walks a game. Not great, but if all he's doing is giving up walks, then that's okay. ERAs, though, is saying a different story, as it's up above 5. So really, I mean, him and Hancock just haven't really impressed me. So they're sitting on the trade block, but we'll get a look at all 3, and you guys can kind of make the call for yourselves as to which one you guys thinks have the most upside. Bubba Thompson here starting us off for Texas. Hit weakly to Ty France. I'll take it to the bag himself.
Out.
1 quick out as we look at this Texas Rangers lineup. A little bit different than what we've seen in years past. Thompson in left, Oswald Peraza at third, no Josh Young, Corey Seager at short, Nathaniel Lowe, Adolis Garcia, Marcus Simeon, Brian Reynolds. You've seen that. Pavin Smith DHing, and Jonah Heim behind the plate. So here is the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Josh Young moved to a bench role, and Peraza's going to hit that weak diving play by Arroyo, though. Good play by Christian Arroyo. He may be having probably the worst year of his career offensively, but defensively, he is doing A-okay as he makes that throw from his knees. Here's the reigning back-to-back MVP, Corey Seager. Brian Hayes can't get that one as it's hit into left field. And Juan Soto was playing him in a shift, and I couldn't find the little player marker there. So Seager is going to have himself a triple. Probably could have tried to score, but because Soto kind of took forever to get that ball. But regardless, a triple's good. 90 feet away for Nathaniel Lowe. And he's first pitch swinging, and he fouls it off. 0-1. Lowe batting .365.
0-2.
But he's now down 0-2. 50 hits this season for Lowe, and that is first on the Rangers. But he is going to get hit by the pitch as Miller loses command of that pitch. So it's going to be up to Adolis Garcia. Runners at the corners for him. Miller in a bit of trouble here with 2 outs in the first, and he can't find the zone. It's a ball, 1-1. Hit hard down the line and foul. Garcia just missed that one. 1-2 count. Slider misses low. And that's kind of my concern with Miller, is not being able to finish off his batters here. And checks his swing, I guess Garcia does, and he swings, but that looked like it was about to hit him. I don't agree with that. Rangers, the dugout doesn't agree with that. So that's an interesting way to end the top or the bottom of the first. On to the third now. Cal Raleigh splitting the gap. Extra bases to start off the third as the Mariners look to get to deGrom early, as that is a wild throw, and if I was just paying any attention, I could have moved up to third on the play. 90 feet away now from Margot, trying to maybe suicide squeeze him home, and instead he gets hit by the pitch. So runners at the corners. Mariners are looking to score here. Get to deGrom early. Continue this little 3-game winning streak they're on. Or I guess really it's a 5-game winning streak that they are on. But it's going to be up to Julio Rodriguez. He's quickly down 0-2. deGrom is a pitch away from getting out of it. And he throws a good curveball to get out of the inning. deGrom flirting with danger, but still a scoreless game. However, not for long if Jonah Heim has anything to say about it. Base hit up the middle. Y'all, he killed us this series. Or this game, I should say. Bubba Thompson, though, will fly out. So 1 out here in inning number 3. But there's another full count. So Miller's kind of laboring here. 48th pitch is a ground ball to Arroyo, and he's going to flip to Turang, who flips to France for the double play. So he gets out of the inning. To the fourth we go, and that's another hit by pitch from DeGrom. How many of those do you get before you get tossed? I'm sure none of them were intentional, but it's kind of annoying. Although we'll take a free base runner, even though it's the slowest one we have. We tied France, as Turang will reach base. And if it was anybody else, we might move to third on the play, but France is going to go for third, and he's in. So even the slow ones get a free advance there. So Turang moves up to second on the play. However, 2 outs for Cal Raleigh. And he comes through with another base hit. That'll score 1. And here comes Turang, and he will score. So a 2 RBI base hit for Raleigh, and it's 2-0. Let's see if Rivas can do anything here. Little nubbler, and that will find the hole past Nathaniel Lowe. So the lineup card flips over as the Mariners look to extend this lead. To Margot, or 2-0, sorry. First pitch to Manuel Margot is a ball outside. Got hit by a pitch his last time up. Hit up the middle, base hit. Will Rivas test the throw from center? He will. Brian's throw is not in time. It's a 3-0 Mariners lead in the fourth. So now Miller's got a lead. He's gotten to the fifth. Here's Brian Reynolds.
Ball.
Takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0. 67 pitches for Bryce Miller, so not terrible. He's been fairly efficient. We'll take it. There's a good fastball at the knees, 2-1. Two and two.
2 strikes.
So Miller works the count back even. Reynolds is going to have to protect the plate. Down 2-2.
Full count.
He lays off the slider, so yet another full count for Reynolds. There's a strike. Good fastball on the inside corner. And Reynolds can't believe it. He's down on strikes. Probably the best pitch of Bryce Miller's career right there. That was beautiful. So here's Pavin Smith. Slider right down the middle. Not going to get away with those fairly often, but he gets away with one there. Hit to Turang, and he is there, and 2 outs here in the fifth. Jonah Heim, 1 for 1.
Ball 1.
Another pitch slow from Turang. Now you see his energy. He's got a good bit of energy left. He could probably go 1 more.
No.
Heck, he might even be able to go 7 if he can get through the 6th fairly quickly.
Rio.
Struggling to find the zone. 3-0.
Yeah.
There's a strike. 3-1. Fouled off. 3-2. Full count. 2 men out. Here in the fifth, Mariners with a 3-0 lead. There's a strike. Heim is down, and 5 innings from Miller. To the 6th we go. Looking for a quality start. 3rd time through the order. First pitch to Bubba Thompson is a good curveball for a strike. 0-1. Thompson's been quiet in that leadoff spot. Man's got some speed, though, as that slider misses well outside. 81 pitches through 5 for Miller.
No, that's
that pitch misses as well. There's a strike. And he's down on strikes again. So Miller looking good here in these last couple of innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswald.
So here's Oswald Peraza. Hit fouled, hit hard near that Ranger dugout. 88 pitches. He had probably, it looks like the worst of his innings was the first. And there's strike 3. Okay, Bryce, show off, why don't you?
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager swinging at the first pitch, and there's 6 shutout innings from Bryce Miller. To the 8th we go. Pavin Smith is going to start it with a base hit up the middle. This off of Jake Brentz. And here is Oswald Peraza. Struck out his last time up. Fastball outside, ball 1, right versus left. And Brentz has not been good against lefties, but been pretty efficient versus righties. So while it may not look like a favorable matchup, it is. But Peraza hits this one high and deep to left. Will it stay fair? It will. And it is gone. A 2-run shot that he manages just to keep fair. Home run number 2 for the Rangers' third baseman. And it pulls the Rangers within 1 here. It is a 3-2 Mariners lead in the 8th.
Second base, number 18.
To the 10th we go. It's 3-3 now. Jose Quintana has been out there since like the 5th. He's really just been out there all evening. A couple of changes for the Rangers. Corey Lee is now behind the plate. Harry Ford is running for us here for Raleigh. And here is Rivas batting from the left-handed side. Hit to right field. Will we test him? Here we go. Raleigh trying to tag, and he will move up into 90 feet away. He is the go-ahead run. 1 out, but the lineup card flips over for Manuel Margot. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging into center field, and that will drop in between Reynolds and the the right fielder, not the baseman. And we take the 4-3 lead. However, we can still add on here to Brian Hayes. Another hanger from Quintana, and that'll be ripped into the left. So Hayes is on first, Margot at second, and it's Julio Rodriguez's turn.
The center fielder, 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's Julio. He's been quiet, 0 for 4, has had a strikeout.
Ball.
Pitches high from Quintana. Another fastball that's not even close. Quintana's only at 38 pitches. He was working efficiently when he came in for DeGrom, but now he's in a bit of trouble as he's given up the lead here. Hit weakly past Corey Seager. Margot's going to try to score. Here comes the throw, and it's cut off as Brian Hayes moves up to third, and it's a 5-3 lead. So that's going to be it for Quintana. Here is King. John King sounds like a very Texas name. Let's see if I can quickly Google it and see where he's actually from. Soto hits one weakly to second. Simeon is there to make the play on 2 outs. Well, we win. I'm still looking up King here. Here we go. He is from Texas. Okay, so I was right. Oh, look at me. So we take this game 6-3. Bryce Miller looked fairly good, so can't complain about that. On to the minors we go. So now we are going to take a look at Emerson Hancock. As you guys see, Nick Sandlin gets the win. Quintana goes 4 1/3 and gets the loss. Cal Raleigh's your player of the game with a double and 2 runs batted in as we take that 6-4. So we're playing the River Cats again. We always seem to play them when we go down to AAA, but here's Hancock's stats in 5 starts. So he's doing well, 2.70 ERA. 12 walks over 5 games started, 29 strikeouts. So he's given up about a hit an inning.
0-1.
So doing quite well in AAA, but just in his 2 starts here this year, he just didn't have it at all.
That missed. That's a ball.
So he will face Luis
1-1.
Matos. 1-1 count to him. Swung on
1-2
and missed.
count.
Good pitch from Emerson. 1-2. And he got him with a fastball. Good pitch. Like to locate that fastball in the inner half for a
2-1.
strikeout. Here's Reyes. Hit to left. That'll be a base hit. My problem with Hancock is it's similar to Miller. There's always one thing that I don't like about these guys, and Miller can't keep the walks down, and Hancock just gives up the hits.
Take your base.
And the balls that are hit hard. As he's going to walk Matt Thaiss here for 2 runners on, 2 outs for Elliot Ramos.
Nope, ball.
And as you can see, even Hancock is struggling to locate his pitches, but that's okay, as he gets a pop up into center. Easy peasy play. So a little bit of damage here in the first, but you know, still giving up those hard hit balls. To the third we go. There's a weak hit ball, and he is looking for a 1-2-3 inning, but the lineup card's gonna flip over for a second time through. And so another problem I usually have with Hancock, and you guys have seen it, we've seen a lot of his starts, is his contact. Like I said, the balls are hit hard, but he's gotten some weak contact here. So, you know, he gets out of the runner on second, and to the fourth we go. Another issue I have with Hancock is he kind of gets, the deeper he gets into a game, which the fourth isn't very deep as you're about to see, but he has issues. He just kind of falls apart when you hit the middle innings. And you're going to see it now. A leadoff double, ball was smoked, then a walk, then another hard hit ball up the middle. That's going to score 1 as the runner from second scores. So the River Cats get a 1-0 lead. And this is the middle of the order, getting towards the bottom here. Here's Austin Allen. And this is not hit particularly hard, but that'll drop in. The left fielder wouldn't have had a chance, and Juan Soto wouldn't make that play either. So it's a 4-0 River Cats lead. It's just not been good for him. He has these innings where the wheels fall apart, and it's not great. There's another hard hit ball. That's down the left field line. That's going to score 1 run, it looks like. So it's not, the runner will hold at third, but that's a hard hit double. Another hard hit ball. Here's Matos. And his pitch count's not bad. It's at 57, but you can't have hard hit balls like that, and that's going to score 2. So Matos makes it 6-0, and Hancock is falling apart. So that's going to be it. River Cats will take this game, and it's pretty ugly. Hancock couldn't get out of the fourth, so not ideal. While Miller looked pretty good, the walks for Miller were not in his favor in my eyes. 8-0 shutout, 15 hits. Hancock gets his second loss here in AAA. Alec Mills going for the River Cats. He's going to get the win. And, oof is all I can say for Hancock. Maybe, he might be one of those pitchers where he sims well, but I don't play well with him, and that's, in my opinion, a good enough reason to trade him. Lauer's going to be a free agent at the end of the season. Not bringing him back, probably, so we're really going to have to ask these young guys, at least, 2 of them, really, to step up. They need to. Bryce Miller, Isaiah Campbell, Emerson Hancock, he, like I said, didn't get out of the fourth, 11 hits, 7 runs. Just ugly. So Hancock didn't have it. Granted, it was probably just not his best day. Maybe there's something about the air in Sacramento. I don't know. But we're going to take a look now at Walter Ford. He's had 7 starts at the AAA level. He's 20 years old. ERA 2.3, 31 hits, 43 strikeouts it looked like. So not bad. He is the ace at the AAA level, and he's going to get a strikeout.
The first baseman.
On to the fourth, Matt Thaiss. First pitch swinging and rips it to right center, and they're just going to watch as that one is into the bullpens, it looks like, as Theis has a solo shot to left. Not ideal, but you know what? Guy's got some pop in his bat, and it's his 6th home run of the season, and the River Cats take a 1-0 lead. Don't really have many concerns about Ford. I think he's going to be all right. It's just his overall's a little low, so, you know, he might be a couple of years away. But I like what I've seen so far. Gets another strikeout here onto the 3rd. Here's Richie. Weak foul ball into the dugout. Fouled off again, this time towards the 3rd base line. I don't remember who the affiliate of the River Cats is. I thought it was the Giants for some reason, but I just don't think that's right. Let's look it up as he gets another strikeout. So Walter Ford so far is looking great.
The shortstop, Jacob Geronimo.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball. No
Okay,
strike.
so they are the Giants AAA affiliate. Okay. Here's Jacob Geronimo. That's a fun last name.
Oh.
And he's got a 2-0 count. Ford working efficiently. 40th pitch here.
Huh.
There's a strike. Fastball at the knees. Fastball, slider, changeup, 2-seam mix. So not bad. Pretty typical. And that's a good slider.
2 strikes.
One thing I've liked about this game with Ford is he's able to locate his pitches. They don't miss badly usually. You know, they're about where I want them when I throw them, and it's just all about mastering that release point, getting a good release point. But it also helps when the batter swings at pitches like that, and while that goes all the way to the backstop, we're able to make the throw in time. On to the 4th, still 1-0 River Cats. Welker is going to strike out, so Ford picking up the K's. Maybe it's the high socks. Well, Miller has high socks, so maybe not. I don't know, but Ford is rolling. There's another one, this time to Wisely. Here's Luke's. Hit weakly. We are in the 5th now with 1 man out, and Ford helping himself out with some defense and making the play. Here's Jamie Ritchie.
Oh.
Takes the fastball low. 66 pitches through 4 2/3. Hit hard, but right at the 2nd baseman. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. So really ever since that home run, Ford has had no issue. 67 pitches now. Still are, well now actually we have a 3-1 lead. All right, so let's go. The offense is coming through, giving them some run support. Hit weakly to first. Colin Moran is there. And that's 1 out.
Now batting, the designated
So Ford
hitter.
is looking mighty impressive here against Sacramento. There's a strike, fastball. He has located that pitch. Now sometimes they have missed low, but I mean he can command his fastball and he can consistently hit the edges of the strike zone. So no complaints from me about that. Like, let's go. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Gets him with a 2-seamer inside towards the hands, and it's 1 and 2. Looking for another strikeout of Mitos.
No, that's a ball.
Slider just a bit outside. That slider gets him. He can't resist. And Ford looking good here through 6. Let's see if he can get through this inning. Welker up next. There he goes again. Fastball at the knees. He has had no problem locating that pitch. And that's hit to Moran. Easy play. He'll take it to the bag himself once again. And Ford is through 6 innings. Man, he has looked good. He's out for a 7th. Might as well. I mean, Matt Theis has had the hardest hit balls off of him as that one's hit hard for foul. 2 for 2. So he's reached a couple of times, but that's a good slider at the bottom edge of the zone. 0 and 2. got him with the fastball. Thice is down on 3 pitches. Runner at first, 2-1 count, looking to finish the 7th. Slow roller to the second baseman. Runner to get out of the way there. And we take this game 3-1, or 5-2 actually. So let's go. Ford got the dub, and he looked spectacular. So I think we can easily say Ford had the best showing tonight. Miller was pretty good too. Hancock just didn't have it. Ford gets his 5th win as we take this game 5-2. And Ford had 9 strikeouts in 7 innings. I think 4 hits, if I remember correctly. You'll see in just a second. And gave up the home run to Matt Thice. But, I mean, 9 strikeouts, 7 innings. Like, okay, sir, have yourself a day. Love to see it. Just gotta get through all these little highlights real quick. Usually I put them at the end, but it's just easier sometimes when I'm cutting a longer video. This was about 2.5 hours of recorded gameplay time, so it just takes a little bit longer to do that. But here we go. Oh, no, we didn't get to see it. It cut away too fast. My bad, everybody. So we're going to end up taking 2 out of 3 as Bryce Terang was back. He was day to day. And then we took 2 out of 3 in Pittsburgh, and now we've got this series against the Astros, and we will play this Sunday afternoon game, and it's going to look like we're going to be going for a series victory, as we end up losing this one 12-6. Let's see who started this game. Miller did. He didn't even get out of the first. Goes a third of an inning, so don't love that. Here's another Miller start. Oh no, same one it looks like. Just awful. So here's Hancock. He gets the loss against Las Vegas. And Walter Ford, looking at his last start, 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. So not ideal, but that ERA is still very low. So Ford's developing. So I like it. So I hope you guys like this, and I will catch you guys next time for more content on the channel. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all let me know what y'all think about these 3 pitchers. I mean, Hancock, we kind of see what we get, and Miller's, you know, we've kind of got a good showing of all 3. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.